Masterpiece Prowl. Masterpiece or just ordinary? Tell me what you think. Watch the video and find out. What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to Transformers Tuesday here on your Totally Cool channel. I'm Big Joe, taking you on an adventure back to Cybertron with our first masterpiece unboxing for this entire channel. We're bringing you Masterpiece 06 Prowl. Yep, quite the intro. Yep. It's one of those very, very special toys from Hasbro. And this is the Hasbro edition, not the Takara Tomy. But this is going to be a very special edition of this Transformers Tuesday because we are opening a masterpiece. Not the regular run of the Transformers toys. As you can see on the box, it's very different. It's quite different from the ones that we've opened. It's a little bit more intricate. It's got the Prowl in the alt mode and then the robot mode on the front. It doesn't even have that how many times do you have to transform it, or how many moves you have to make it into what it is. So let's turn the box around. Same thing. It's got this sleeve. It's got this pretty, it says here exclusive. What kind of, oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got a Toys R Us exclusive. This is a Toys R Us exclusive Masterpiece Transformers MP-06 Prowl. And enough about the box. Let's hear it for the toy. Hear it for the toy. Sounds like a song somewhere. I know you came here. I know you came here for the toy. So let's take him out. Open up the side, and then you get the full Autobot symbol. Yeah, baby. As Austin Powers would say, yeah, baby, yeah. Let's slide him out. And I see a box from where I'm sitting. Let's put this down. I see a box. Do you see anything? Tell me what you think. Put it in the comments box. What did you see before I did? We like to keep our unboxing genuine and just off the cuff, so you see things before I do. Oh my, wow. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice way to present things out of the box. So let me get my first impression in first. First impression in first. That's kind of redundant. Okay. All right. Okay. This case has got all of these nice specs. It even has some Megatron stuff on it. It's even got some yeah, Megatron, got Bumblebee, it's got a lot of stuff. It's got a lot of stuff. Okay, set that aside again. And here for the main toy. We'll be doing another unboxing of a Prowl from the Siege line, from the War for Cybertron line. And we'll do a comparison for that episode with the Masterpiece Prowl. But in the meantime, we will not be doing a transformation for this video too, but we will still do a review. All right, so let's cut the plastic, the tape off, and is it both sides? It's both sides too. Nice. It's got the clamshell where you've got the toy, and you've got the clamshell to cover it up so it doesn't dance around in the box while it's being shipped. Okay, it's got 4 tapes all over. Okay. That's why, this is the reason why they put a clamshell on top of it, because things fall in transit. Okay, wow. Set you aside. Let's get a clean place. Yep. See, that's what happens. Okay, now that's his weapon. Classic Prowl weapon. Classic Prowl weapon. Put that on the side and take this bad boy out. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Okay. Now this is not a brand new release, just to tell you honestly. It's not a brand new release. It's an old it's an old release, and it's a new. It's not even a new acquisition. It's been in the collection for quite a while, but we are starting to unbox a lot of these stuff, and it's pretty cool. Wow, my first Prowl. Wow. Now the Prowl, I think, is in the it uses the Datsun. I don't know what kind of car, the Datsun model, and there are a lot of other Autobots following that mod. I think you've got the smoke screen, you've got Bluestreak, and then you also have Prowl. There's another one I can't remember, but there's quite a few who uses that particular alternate mode. And Prowl is actually a police vehicle. I think he's a police vehicle, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's see him all around first. Okay, wow, that's okay. Let's take this in, soak this in, and enjoy the toy for what it is. Okay, all right. See, there are a few things that I like about this toy that I just immediately capture. One of the things that is very known, very prominent for Prowl are the two blasters or the two cannons on the top of his shoulders, right? Now, this is a masterpiece, so you can see a lot more detail in it. If you look inside the hole, you would see like a metallic finish inside, and it's even reflective. So I'll zoom in on that, and then we'll see if we can show you. But that is the attention to detail placed into a masterpiece toy. Okay, now there's a little bit more rigidity in the joints considering the age. Okay, it's quite an old toy. It's and then you see a little bit of tarnishing on some of the plastic. You see the browning here, or the yellowing on the plastic, but I'm not sure if that's because of age or it's really just the way it's designed. The same thing goes for the leg. So again, it being consistent. It may not even be yellowing. It could just be how it looks to give it a little bit more definition compared to the metallic silver finish of the leg and of the other parts. So we will not be doing a transformation, so I would not be able to rate the playability. But knowing masterpiece toys, they're a little bit more complicated than your retail or your regular toys. So I'm looking at the manual just to see how many steps it would take to transform him from a toy, a robot, to a vehicle. But it only shows me how to transform him to... Where is it? Yeah. It takes about 28 steps. 28 steps for him to turn into this, to turn from this into this. Now, the downside is the manual is in alt mode to robot mode. So I guess what you do is you reverse the steps from this back to step 1 to get him to this. Okay, that's a pretty unique way of showing the transformation guide, and that's pretty fun. Okay, what else do I like about this? You've got the nice tires on the right side. There are hidden tires. Okay, the tires here are at the feet. Okay, there you go. It's nice and spinny. Nice and spinny. And what else? Let's put the weapon on. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. There is a knuckle joint. There is a knuckle joint. Rarely do you see that in most regular release Transformers. You just push the weapon in. This time there's a knuckle joint. Okay, there's a knuckle joint on both hands, so you can put the weapon without scuffing the handle or the hand. So the paint job is secured. And there is, okay, if you look at the weapon closely, there are notches on both sides, and there's a hole inside the hand to secure the weapon. So it notches in, and then you close, it notches in, and then you close the hand. Because there's no point in having a blaster, fighting off Megatron, and having your blaster fall because your hands are not enough, right? Okay. Now, another distinct feature of Prowl is one of the lieutenants of Optimus Prime are the swing doors. The doors are like wings. They close like this, but in robot mode, they're out like that. Okay, and then you've got the twin cannons on the shoulder, and then you've got the tail lights as the feet, or the I think these are this is the trunk as the feet. Okay, that's enough about Prowl. Pretty cool. The paint job is pretty nice. I've always loved black and silver. Black and silver is just one of the most classic paint combinations in a car that I've always been drawn to. Now, let's do a toy review. Toy review time. Toy review time. Toy review time. Say that again. Toy review time. Yeah, let's do the first impression, guys. First impression, I mean, he was sprawled out on the, when you open him up, it's like you see the full view, and it's a, yeah, okay, it is a masterpiece. It's very clear from all the Transformers we've unboxed that are regular release versus the masterpiece that this has a little bit more oomph to it. Okay, now first impression, toy in hand, pretty stable. There's still some areas where it's hollow. Okay, I don't know what you call that. There's a term for that, but there are areas where it's hollow, and it's just, to me, looking at it from the back, is just a little bit more incomplete. Okay, it could have been more filled out, or there could be some covering or whatever. But that might have affected the engineering of the transformation. So first impression is pretty good. Shelf appeal. Shelf appeal is also up there. I'm not sure if it measures up to the regular release, but it's quite better. Okay, I think it's even bigger. I'm not sure if it looks like about 7-8 inches. So shelf appeal, it really stands out. My suggestion, now that this is the first masterpiece that we've opened, is to set them apart. If you're gonna collect masterpieces with the regular releases, I would suggest to have a separate shelf or separate display for the masterpiece because of the scaling, and then you have the other regular release. So shelf appeal, given its own shelf, it stands pretty nicely. Price point, that's where it gets a little bit dicey. Masterpieces are normally more expensive. Like, you can get an Optimus Prime for about 3,000, maybe 4,000 pesos on a good day. Sometimes even on discount, you get 2,000. But for the masterpiece Optimus Prime, it's somewhere in the 9, maybe 10, maybe even 15,000 range if you're looking for, say, the shattered glass masterpiece Optimus Prime. So with the Prowl, I'm pretty sure it's the same. This is about 4,000 pesos when I got it, given that it's a Hasbro release, not a Takara Tomy. The Takara Tomys normally go for about 5. But the regular release, the War for Cybertron, normally hits about 1,900, maybe 2,500. So it's 50%, it's 100% more than the regular release. So if you're going to collect masterpieces, you're probably going to have to limit yourself to the masterpiece. But then they're pretty fun to collect anyway. Playability, we'll do that later on when we do the transformation. So let's skip that. But with the 28 steps, I think it says on the boxes it's for 8-year-olds. Where does it? Yeah, it says 8 years and above. I don't think an 8-year-old would have the patience to do this. Maybe a 10-year-older. Unless you've got an 8-year-old who loves Transformers. So final, making my own echo effect. Toy review, final toy review. Is this not cool? Or is it cool? Or is it totally cool? Tell me what you think in the comments box. Let's see if we have the same idea in mind. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think being the first masterpiece unboxed, I think it's cool. Why? One reason. All of that. All of that. All of the empty space at the back. That being filled out or being hidden or something could have made this toy, even before transformation, totally cool. So that ends the episode for today for Transformers Tuesday, and thank you for watching until the end. Hope you stay with us throughout the season while we show you various toys of Transformers and other toy lines. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And always remember, this is Big Joe saying, toys are not just cool, they're totally cool. So happy collecting. Bye-bye.